Nigerians have joined the ongoing controversy surrounding the alleged printing of 60 billion naira by the Central Bank of Nigeria to support the federal allocation to the 3 tiers of government for the month of March 2020, calling on the federal government to come out clean by telling Nigerians not just if it indeed printed the money as alleged, but also to the real situation with the nation's economy. Daily Post reports that Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State kickstarted the controversy when he alleged during the Edo Transition Committee stakeholders engagement in Benin that the federal government had to print 60 billion naira to support allocation for the month of March. The governor, who painted a grim picture of the economic situation in the country, said Nigeria has changed. The economy of Nigeria is not the same again, whether we like it or not. Since the civil war, we have been managing, saying money is not our problem as long as we are pumping crude oil every day. So we have run a very strange economy and strange presidential system where the local, state and federal governments at the end of the month go and earn salaries. We are the only country in the world that does that. Everywhere else, the government relies on the people to produce taxes, and that is what they use to run the local government, state and the federation. But with the way we run Nigeria, the country can go to sleep. At the end of the month, we just go to Abuja, collect money, and we come back to spend. We are in trouble, huge financial trouble, he said. Not done, Obaseki released the bomb that has continued to reverberate all over when he said, when we got FAAC FAC for March, the federal government printed an additional 50 to 60 billion naira to top up for us to share. This April, we will still go to Abuja and share. By the end of this year, our total borrowing is going to be within 15 trillion naira to 16 trillion naira. The revelation has continued to upset many, including the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, and the Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, who both reacted differently. While the Finance Minister outrightly denied printing of the said amounts and insisted that whatever money was shared came from the country's revenue, Emefiele tried to be smart by half without completely admitting or denying but rationalizing such a hugely important national discourse. In a response, the Minister Ahmed said the claim by Governor Obaseki was not just false but sad, insisting that the money being shared monthly at FAC is revenue generated. The issue that was raised by the Edo State Governor for me is very sad because it is not a fact. What we distribute at FAC is a revenue that is generated, and in fact distribution revenue is a public information. We publish revenue generated by FIRS, the customs and the NMPC, and we distribute at FAC. So it is not true to say we printed money to distribute at FAC. It is not true, Zainab Ahmed said with a bold face. However, standing by his claim, Obaseki called out the finance minister, accusing her of playing the ostrich and the federal government of monetary rascality in a series of tweets. Obaseki tweeted, why do we not want to join issues with the Federal Ministry of Finance? We believe it is our duty to offer useful advice for the benefit of our country. The Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Mrs. Zainab Ahmed, should rally Nigerians to stem the obvious fiscal slide facing the country. Rather than play the ostrich, we urge the government to take urgent steps to end the current monetary rascality so as to prevent the prevailing economic challenge from degenerating further. He said, we believe it is imperative to approach the Nigeria project with all sense of responsibility and commitment and not play to the gallery, because ultimately time shall be the judge of us all. Emefiele, while trying to rationalize and justify the action of the government, ended up painting a grimmer picture of the state of the economy, even worse than Obaseki had done in his initial allegation. According to the CBN governor, it was the job of the CBN to print money and lend it to the government, slamming the allegation by Obaseki, which he failed to deny, as unfortunate and totally inappropriate, insisting that printing is a key mandate of the Apex Bank. Emefiele said the bank must always act to support the government at times of financial difficulties. He said, if you understand the concept of printing money, the concept printing of money is about lending money. That is our job. To print, it's about lending money, and so there's no need putting the controversy about printing of money as if we are going into the factory, printing the money, the naira, and start distributing on the streets. For us to see some people playing some games, overheating the polity, talking about printing of money, I think it is unfortunate and totally inappropriate. I would like to advise that this should stop. We should all work for the growth of our country and not play politics. It is very inappropriate for people to just give some coloration to the words printing of money, as it is a foreign word coming from the sky. In 2015-2016, we were in a similar fiscal situation, but it is far worse today. We provided budget support facility to all the states of the country, and that loan remains unpaid till now. We are going to insist on the states paying the loan back, since they are effectively accusing us of giving them loans. Most countries of the world today are confronted by not just the health crisis from the COVID-19 pandemic, but also economic crisis. I keep saying this, it would be irresponsible of the Federal Central Bank of Nigeria or any central bank or bank to stand idle and refuse to support its government at this time. Whatever we do in Nigeria is being done in any climate. Nigeria is unfortunately in a very bad situation, and we cannot pretend about it in the sense that we are facing problem about productivity, output, which is gross domestic product, GDP. We are working very hard to see how we can get our heads above water. We are also concerned with issues of inflation. For Emefiele, printing of money to lend to government for sharing among the three tiers is not a new thing. He alluded that it had been done in 2015 and 16 when the situation was not this bad. He also said it is the same thing that is being done in other countries facing similar challenges. The question most Nigerians are asking is why the finance minister Zainab Ahmed denied the allegation. Most of them are worried as to why she tried to cover up what will eventually become public knowledge with time. For many Nigerians, Minister Ahmed's denial only follows what the Nigerian government has been known for over the years, denying the obvious and painting the picture of an Eldorado that only exists in minds of government officials and their spin doctors. According to Oladele Bello, a banker and economic expert, what is happening is obvious, as the current government has tried hard to keep the real situation away from Nigerians, just to hoodwink citizens with fake reports of performance and reeling out numbers that only exist in their imagination. This is not rocket science. The boat of government was rocked by the revelation by Governor Obaseki. I can tell you for free that they never expected that the printing of money will become public knowledge, thereby rocking the boat of the artificial image of performance and robust economy it had always laid to claim. The reality is that Nigeria is not just broke, but the economy is already in shambles. Yes, government is not generating enough revenue to keep up with what is needed, and they do not want to admit it. We are indeed in trouble with the insatiable appetite of this administration for loans, with those saddled with the running the economy constantly telling us that the nation's debt is still tolerable. However, how can the debt profile of a country that uses a huge chunk of its budget to service be tolerable? These people qualify to be called voodoo economists, he said.